Hey everyone, Black Dog back, and we're here on the Squish Files. Tips, tricks, and a walkthrough for beginners and returning players. Um, some bad news, I'm afraid, within the No Man's Sky community. Zoo Gaming, that's XXIOU, passed away this week. He will be missed, fellow content creator and streamer for No Man's Sky. Um, God rest your soul, buddy. You will be missed. So, we're just going to focus right now on where we are. Let me get back to our log here. So we're helping Artemis. We're following the Atlas path, and we are now on Alone Amidst the Stars, and we are seeking to triangulate our position. So we have to go place a second signal booster. And you can see there on that planet our suitable site. So we're going to have to place a couple of these so that we can get a position on Artemis. This one's going to be nice because this is a scaly planet, which means it's a hexagonal planet. The life form, there's only going to be one, so that's an easy source of nanites. And the weather's going to be very pleasant. These glitch planets, hexagonal planets especially, are very pretty planets. Would you look at that? That is a drop pod for a suit slot. Nice. I'm just going to pop right down here. And we have another drop pod on another planet right there. So here's how these work. You go in, it's an exosuit upgrade. It'll add a slot to your exosuit. There's that one life form that we need. There it is. So I'm going to pop over to my discoveries, go to this life form, hold and register that sucker for the nanites. There we are. So we got the 5 nanites and the 250 bonus. And there we are. All right, so back to this little thing. So what this does, oh, nice, another milestone. We can go and change that in. This is how you fill that naturalist milestone. Go to the glitch planets, the light glitches, the hexagonal glitches, anything that's a glitch planet, which we will cover. They have one life form. So you go there, you scan that one life form, and that adds up your naturalist milestone. That was how I fixed my first one, was that way. All right, so back to the drop pod. As I said, this gives you an exosuit upgrade. What you do is you go in and you have to repair all this. right? And once you repair all this, that will give you an extra slot in your suit inventory. And you can put that either in tech, or you can put it in your cargo inventory. Now, me personally, I'm going to throw my first ones, I'm going to throw into tech. The reason I throw my first ones into tech, it's too easy to get suit slots, but tech is more expensive to buy, so we want to throw our drop pods into our tech. And if we're going to have to buy slots, then we'll buy the cargo slots. All right, so we need 3 more sodium nitrate. That's easy. Carbon nanotubes, again, easy. And antimatter housing, all of which I should be able to make with no problem. Yeah, we need more carbon, as always. We need more ferrite dust for the antimatter housing. And we can just refine the sodium nitrate. So we'll take half of our stack. Wait, where's my little refiner? There it is. So I'll get out my refiner. In my refiner, I'm going to put half my stack of sodium. So I'm going to click X to transfer, and then I'm going to press square to split it in half quickly, and then put it there, fuel up my doofitchy, and begin. All right, while that's running, we need carbon. And there is carbon. So let's get the carbon out of there. All right, so if you'll watch in the upper right-hand corner, my mining beam, you can see as it runs, it begins that white line, that's your heat line. So if you bring that up to where it's yellow and then flutter your beam, so let off, press, and try to keep it in that yellow mode, in that yellow to orange area. The hotter your beam is, the better it mines stuff. So if you'll watch these numbers, here I'll show you, I'll get up close so you guys can see. So we'll start on this bush. And if you'll watch the numbers, as the mining beam gets hotter, those numbers will start to increase. You see? It went up from 40 to 60 to 70s. So the hotter that beam is, relatively, the more efficiently you're mining your materials. Okay? All right, our little portable refiner here should be done. Another milestone journey. Now remember, we can take all of these milestone journeys up to the anomaly, and we can turn them in for nanites. So remember, that's very important. Just pick up our refiner. That gives us our sodium nitrate, our carbon, and our refiner. Next, we need to do a carbon nanotube, and next we need some ferrite dust. Easy peasy. Just have to find the right mineral. I should scan that mineral first. Remember, scan these minerals, scan these plants, scan these rocks, scan these animals, scan, scan, scan. The more you scan, the more money you make. Alright, we need to transfer some shit to our ship. So let's put these on the ship. Let's put that on the ship. Let's put that on the ship. And that should be good. A little more ferrite dust. Deuterium. Nice. I scanned you? No, I have not. So you have deuterium. Grab a little deuterium. It has its uses. And let's grab some of this dihydrogen laying around. You can't have enough dihydrogen. Oh, we're getting plenty of those good crystal fragments. Yes, man. Let's go ahead and vacuum all that dihydrogen up. We'll take all of it. All right, that looks to be about it. And we're going to pop into our inventory. Again, we have these crystal fragments. We got them mining dihydrogen, so that's what they'll turn into. All right. Go back down here. We should have enough for our antimatter housing. So now we have our suit slot ready to go.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
All right, so it's going to give us the immediately it'll throw this upgraded slot into cargo, but we want it in tech. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to our tech area, just highlight a empty slot and upgrade, and now you can see our tech area is highlighted. All right, so anytime that we run across one of these, we definitely want to throw that in the tech area. All right, so let's go back to our log, try and place second booster. So we're going to get our signal booster and we're going to place it. And we're going to triangulate position. Also notice locate nearby structure, and they can locate drop pods.
Navigational data received.
All right, so we've got our next navigational site. We're going to pick up our signal booster. We're going to make sure, yep, we have our portable refiner. And our next site is on that planet right there. So triangulation, essentially you can see we're 66%. In true triangulation, you go to 3 different areas around, and that gives you a triangle to locate where the signal's coming from. And this is actually a real life thing. like the military uses triangulation, as do first responders, air traffic controllers, etc. All right, there's our next suitable site. We're going to go for the landing area, that little blue then green circle. That way we do not need to use our takeoff fuel when we leave. We're going to interact with everything, as always. Make sure we get all them goodies. All of them nanites, all of them units that we can get. Anything and everything. Nav data, everything. And other drop pods nearby here. We will probably go there. So we're just going to destroy Facium for right now. That gave us nanites. Get out the old terrain manipulator. Be sure and get that technology module. Get that salvage data. Salvage data is what we use to buy blueprints. Right, what we got in here? Anything? Nope. No nav, no units, no nanites. So let's check the other trailer. See what's in here. Oh, here we go. Extract nanites. Get some of that nav data. Anything else in here? No. All right. Now let's go check this main building. See what we got here. All right. So I'm not seeing sentinels. And I'm not seeing the little green alien looking monster eggs. So hey, let's just go on in. Here we go. This is an observatory. All right, we're gonna have some fun here. So first things first, let's go through the whole place, get all the goodies that we are allowed to take. And we are not going through there. We need the Atlas V2 pass, which we have to get the blueprint for. Now, once you get V2, you can get rid of Atlas Pass version 1 once you get version 2. Once you get version 3, you can get rid of version 2. Each higher version succeeds the previous one. So, what you want to do is work to get version 3. Now, this is an observatory. Observatories will lead you to buildings, I believe. All right, so the first number is 1702. The second number is 7021. The third number is 0217. So you can see what happens. The first number, 1702. The second number, you take the 1 in the front and move it to the rear. That gives us 7021. The third number, you take the 7 from the front, you move it to the rear, and that gives you 0217. So now we're looking for the fourth number in the sequence. So I'm going to take the 0 from the front, move it to the rear, and that gives us the input of 2170. And we discover a location within the distant stars. And it's going to be an ancient structure. An ancient ruin. So, along with the drop pod and other ancient ruin that we have, we will go check that out. Now, let's see what Scout Nag has to say. Stares at me with hostile, fiery eyes, must look pitiful, baked and exhausted. Nevertheless, they bow in greeting. Tradition and honor perhaps dictate it. Gra. The interloper is something, the something, Viking, something, something, I, something, something, something. I don't feel in danger. I'm about to turn and leave when the creature points towards my multi-tool. They bark with concern and motion to suggest that I should hand it over. I do so. They take my multi-tool, examine it, holding it close before tossing it away with a derisory snort. Instead, they offer me an improved replacement, which it has a higher scanner range. It also needs to be fixed. We're just going to take it and add it to our collection so that we increase our standing. There we are. And let's go back to our log. And we must build the third signal booster. Put that down. And triangulate position. Okay, return to space to contact Artemis. We'll take our signal booster. Our triangulation is complete. I love that temperature. 1, 2, 3. Oops, that's the wrong button. Alrighty, and liftoff. Get up above the atmosphere. And answer our communicator. Artemis. When I first reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. And here we are, aren't we? Yes, we are. Go to a holo terminus, upload your data. Let's find each other. So primarily Artemis is lost. So we need to scan for a holo terminus. And there it is. Now, maybe some of you are wondering, where are the literal millions of planets, the literal hundreds of galaxies in this game that are actually there? The first few hours of this game, you're going to spend in the first few systems. Once you've completed the main quest of this game, that's when things really open up, when you'll then have the ability to go to all of these planets, to travel through all of these galaxies. Of course, you won't have the time. I believe someone estimated that if you spent 1 second on each planet, it would take you a good 500 years. So, let's go up here. And we are going to activate our signal. And we're going to go talk to Artemis. Let me switch to first person. There we are. Hey, Artie. Have you triangulated your position? Let me know when you are ready to receive data. All right. Confirm. Excellent. We're really getting somewhere. Hold on. I'll just... Artemis transmits some data of their own. A star chart showing the skies around their location. I don't have any equipment. I don't know where I am. I don't even know how long I've been here. So I've taken an old-fashioned approach. I've sketched the stars. You should find plenty of locals able to match our star patterns. My ship was nearby, so we can't be far apart. I'll patch my translator through so that you can understand what they're saying. You'll need to calibrate it first, but that should only take a few words. Good luck, or maybe see you soon. All right, so we have Artemis's translator. It's an automatic translation device. Must have network connection to Artemis to function. Basically allows real-time translation of a small number of words. You can see we have our microprocessor and copper to put that in. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw that in. And now we have a translator. All right, speak with aliens on planets and space stations to learn their dialect, learn words from ancient ruins and historical files, and install an auto-translator in the exosuit to translate conversations. So we're going to head up to the space station and we're going to talk to a few aliens. Scan to locate an alien outpost. Let's do that. Search for an inhabited outpost. And there's one there. So we're going to do a quick space hop, jump up into space, come down, approximate location, so we're going to go there. Of course, it's on the night side. Alright, so we're going to go to this approximate location. We're going to get near it and we're going to hit scan. And look around, and there is a minor settlement. So we are going to go to this minor settlement because I guarantee that's it. And that's just fine because minor settlements are a great place to be. Alright, so minor settlement. Let's go ahead, hit all of our stuff. Both inside and outside. Did I get... Okay, there we go. Let's get that. Let's get this. Remember these little red boxes that are usually laying around, especially near entrances. Be sure to get them. Alright, here we are. So again, we're going to go around, we're going to get everything we can. Oh, look at that little bitty yellow and blue bean shaker. Let's compare that sucker. Alright, so it's worse than the one we have. Hold on, let me switch back. Let's see if it's better than the beginner. It has a higher scan range, one extra slot. Leave. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'll go to my multi-tool. I'm going to store My terrain manipulate. Oh man, I don't have room. All right, I gotta make some room. Put you on this starship. Let's put you on this starship. And let's throw that on this starship. And I'm going to take my terrain manipulator and my advanced mining laser. Wait a minute. Oh, I never did fix that. Alright, so it's not going to matter. I can install that later on, compare, and exchange. Now I'm going to go back, get my terrain manipulator, and we're going to install that. Oop. And we are just as well off, but with a better scan range. Let's get that encrypted data and nanites. And a quick stop at the store to see if we can sell some stuff. All right, we can sell that. And we can sell them. And we'll sell that honey. And that almost pays for it. Let's extract them nanites. And now let's talk to demand. Law, interloper. Zix is bloop, blop, bloop, interloping, bloop, all bloop, bloop, bloop. Request dialogue help. I submit my request nervously, but Scout Lyor adopts a gentle posture for one so intimidating. They teach me a word of their language and bow with respect. As I turn to leave, Scout Lyor barks to stop me. They must have appreciated my interest as they thrust me a chart with directions to an ancient relic, which is, I'm quite sure, what we're going to have to go visit. Let's go to the tech merchant, check his blueprints and materials. Let's see what we can get. I do need a wire loom. And blueprint wise, all right. He has several nifty little blueprints that I would like to get, but so we're going to go back out here to the ship. And let me see, for that advanced mining laser, I need a hermetic seal, carbon nanotubes, 2 wiring looms.
Thermal protection falling.
Hermetic seal, carbon nanotube, we need 1 more wiring loom. We'll run back in here, even though it's expensive. Buy another wiring loom. components,
Product received.
wiring looms.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay. Now we have an advanced mining laser. It's magnetized ferrite for that. That we have. Wait, what in the...
Technology installed.
That's an easy fix. We'll just go out here. All right, now we are better off. All right. We have a bolt caster, a mining beam, and a terrain manipulator. So we're going to pull up that little chart, plot route. Alien artifact detected. And there it is. That's what we're going for. Short 15 hours away. At this speed, that's still an hour, 40 minutes. So we're going to do that little atmosphere hop, pop up into space, tag our target, and away we go. Again, just a reminder, if it says your target is 1 hour away, that is a literal real world hour. That is not... What's this? Let's look over here and see. Oh, look at that. Another minor settlement. Let's pop in, check it out real quick, grab our goodies. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so time is actually real, again, is actually real world time. If I take off walking, it will take a real world 8 minutes, 53 seconds to get there. Of course, we're not going to do that. I would only do that if it was within 1,000 U or 1,000 yards, whatever you want to call it. And let's hit all these boxes. This is not going to do anything but help you. I realize it's kind of grindy, but the goodies are worth it. You know, keeping your shield up, keeping your health up, getting all these items that you will need, navigation data and such. nanites. There is a big old rifle. I know somebody that would love all these Fallout colors. As you can see, it's a B class, it's a rifle, it has way more slots.
Threat detected.
So this place is under pirate attack, and I don't think we have the ass to defend it. See what he's got for components. To use, we don't really need anything. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get the hell out of here. Let the settlement be under attack. That is none of our business. All right, now you've made it my business. Not the strongest weapon in the world, but it does the job. And we just made 250,000 of units and got a milestone. And here is an ancient plaque. Fixus's destination. Memories of a long deceased tribe of Viking warriors flows from the stone marker, forming into a ghostly essence that fills me with wisdom. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Vikings shall not impede their ascent, for the travelers must prevail. So decrees the word of Herc. And with this one, so when you come to these monoliths, you can get help with language or knowledge of the past. Help with language, which is what we're here for, pretty much self-explanatory. Knowledge of the past, that has to do with the lore of the game. Let's go ahead and get that language help. My knowledge increases, and we have learned the word for pathetic. All right, so we need to find a knowledge stone to learn words from.
Thermal protection fully.
We are looking for a very specific diamond. And wow, I am seriously not seeing any knowledge stones. Come on. Real, copper, copper, cargo drop, solar vine, ancient plaque, buried tech, copper, buried tech, minor settlement, copper, observatory, buried tech, pulpy roots, jettison pod, cobalt, humming sac, phosphorus, humming sac, cargo. You have got to be kidding me. All right. We're gonna have to find one. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Do this drop pod real quick. Let's get that out of the way. And maybe there'll be one on the drop pod.
Ground protection falling.
I seriously cannot believe I cannot find a knowledge stone. Like, normally in game, you can't throw a rock without hitting one. I might have to go to another planet. All right, anyway, let's knock this out real quick. Again, we need the same antimatter housing, sodium nitrate, and a carbon nanotube. Carbon nanotube. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Ooh, plasma launcher. Okay, that's for my multi-tool. That's okay, we can sell those. And more ferrite dust. Easy peasy. can see my clock is ticking, so we need to hurry this along. Again, we're going to throw it up here in our tech. There we go. Ran out of gas. We're gonna head straight for that ancient ruin. And we are gonna hope like hell in the next 2 minutes I can land a drop pod or a knowledge stone, because we are running rapidly out of our 1 hour allotted recording time. Thank you for limiting me, PlayStation, you SOB. After this, we're going to hop on Fortnite for a bit, have some fun with emotes, and then we're going to come back, finish our No Man's Sky block party event that starts tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We're going to finish the prep for it, and then we will be doing some streaming on Twitch at BlackDog03V, probably a little Fortnite, maybe some No Man's Sky, depends on the mood, you know. Now, we really, really, really need a knowledge stone. What in the... Oh, what the hell? That was totally uncalled for. Ta-da! Knowledge stones. 2 of them. We only need the 1, but we'll go ahead and hit both. There's another word.
Radiation protection.
Oops. There's another word. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations, filtering into my mind, long forgotten memory. And grab a quick language, and that is good. We are done with that section. I want to bid everyone a quick thank you and good evening, and we will see you on the next Squish Files. Bye.